Okay, test. The stream going? The stream is going. Let's go! Alright, cool. Yeah. I just wanted to stream my homework session. So I actually, have discipline to do my homework and not just do all the homework like in the last minute. Let me check if it's going. It is going. Alright. The stream do be working. Alright. I hope my mom doesn't show up out of nowhere while I'm streaming. I actually haven't told her that I am streaming. Let me just share this to my... Let me just self-promote real quick. Alright. So how have you guys been? You guys can also chat in chat, yeah, chat in chat, so I know if there's like... I know if the chat is, working or not. Alright. Okay. So, I'm doing... Right now, I'm in college. Second year of university. And I'm studying my first course in classical mechanics. Like a proper classical mechanics course. And so I want to just, I haven't uploaded anything in a while. So I want to, make some content. In the meantime, right now I'm also like making a video on special relativity right now. I intend to upload it for Sum 4. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna make it in time, but we'll figure it out. All right. How many people are here? 0. Cool, 0. Good. In case I fail to do my homework, it's not disappointing if I fail to do my homework. Homework stream because I'm out of content, and then paste that there, and then just post, and I get free views, infinite views, yay. Alright. So my professor gave us 2 problems from John R. Taylor's classical mechanics. Let me just copy and paste this in to my paint.net. Yeah. Alright, let me check. It's working. Okay. And paste that there, keep canvas size, and boom. Here it is, the problem's here. Now we have to solve it. Alright, is it showing up? It's showing up. What is my ping right now? Is my is my stream dying? It is not. Okay. Good, good. And it has shown up. Can you see it though? Hold on. Can you see it? I'll zoom it in. I'll zoom in. There we go. Alright. So I'm using Paint.net. I'm also borrowing my brother's stylus pen. For your information, I typically write with my pencil and my pen, so I'm not quite sure how well my handwriting is gonna be here. Yeah. My handwriting is gonna be terrible, but once I solve this one, I'm gonna rewrite it on paper and then submit that in, because my handwriting here is probably bad. Let me try to write something. You know what? It's good enough. Okay. Has anyone sent anything in chat? No one has sent anything in chat. Let me test the chat overlay as well. Hello. Is this working? It does show up. Yay! Okay, it does show up. Cool. I should also share this further, because I'm not sharing this anywhere. Those guys are playing video games without me. I'm sad. Where's the self-promo? Where's the self-promo channel in this one? There's no self-promo channel in this. Actually, there is, yes. Pasting that there. I'm not... Homework stream. Where else? Where else should I post this? You know, I need clout, and that's why I'm streaming right now. I need clout. Yeah, I should also share it to my classmates because it would be good. Because if I share it to my classmates would be able to study with me. Alright, has anyone said anything in chat? No one has said anything in chat. There's currently 0 viewers, which means, alright, yeah, let's just start. Alright. So, the first problem in our homework here, a ball is thrown with initial speed v0 up an inclined plane. The plane is inclined at an angle of phi. By the way, how do you pronounce that? Phi or phi? It's like, it's phi, right? Phi. So like, I'm not, I feel like this pressure sensitivity is a little too much. I'm not quite used to it. I'll just disable it. Okay, I'll also add another layer. Alright, because like it's phi, so like it's pho way too. Okay, is that good? Okay, yeah, I like that. Phi, yeah, like how do you pronounce this? Phi or phi? I have a great friend. I think he'd be able to answer me like that. Yeah, answer. But for now, I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna alternate between the two pronunciations. A ball is thrown with initial speed v0 up an inclined plane. The plane is inclined at an angle phi above the horizontal, and the ball's initial velocity is an angle theta above the plane. Choose axes with x measured up the slope and y normal to the slope and z across it. Write down Newton's second law using these axes and find the ball's position as a function of time. Show that the ball lands at a distance r equals that from its launch point, and show that for a given v0 and phi, the maximum possible range of the inclined plane is r max equals to v0 squared over g times 1 plus sine theta, sine phi. Okay. So, let's do this. So of course we start off with, I have already done this in class a little bit, like drafted out the general solution in class, so I'll probably go over this fairly quickly. Let me just reposition myself. Okay, so a ball is thrown up with initial speed v0 up an inclined plane, so I'm just going to draw an inclined plane right here. Okay, and the ball is thrown up with initial speed v0 up an inclined plane. The plane is inclined at an angle phi above the horizontal, which means this angle is going to be phi. And the ball's initial velocity is thrown at an angle theta above the plane. Just because I can, and I'm going to draw like I'm going to add another layer in case I want to like erase it at some point, but like, alright, so the ball, we are throwing it up here with velocity v0, and this angle is going to be theta. Alright. And now what do we have to find? Write down Newton's second law using these axes, so we have to set up the axis as well. So we do know that the axis that goes along this axis, if that makes sense. Hold on, is it work? Okay, yeah. So the axis that goes up along this axis is gonna be like, hold on, can I, yeah, show this, thanks. Yeah. So the direction along this axis, along the slope, is x, and the direction along normal to the slope is y. So here I'm just gonna set up our coordinate system with y in that direction and x in that direction. There's also the z-axis across it, but it's not really relevant to this question, so I'm just going to omit that because we're working, this question is like pretty much 2D. We don't need the z-axis. And now we write down Newton's second law using these axes and find the ball's position as a function of time. Okay, so first of all, we know that the gravity Actually, should we start with that? Yeah, I'm gonna start with that. The gravity is g down in this direction. So that's gravity. So that means we can project this gravity, this gravitational acceleration along the y and x axis by doing a little bit of trigonometry. We do know that the acceleration along the x-axis, because the x-axis is going along the slope, is equal to, so this one is going to be g times, okay, this one is g, this one is going to be g times what? Give me a sec. So this is the slope, so the phi, this one is going to be equal to phi, so this one is going to be equal to phi, so this one is going to be equal to g sine theta, g sine phi, because this angle is going to be equal to phi, which also means that this acceleration is going to be g sine phi. Okay. So now we know that the gravitational acceleration can be projected into two axes. That is, x goes upright, but because g is pulling it down left, which means g here is going to be in the negative x direction. So I could write down the gravitational acceleration g to be negative g sine phi in the x-axis, and now in the y-axis this is not sine phi, this is supposed to be cosine phi. I'm stupid. Hold on. This is supposed to be cosine. Paintbrush, okay. And then set it back to 3. Is supposed to be cosine. Okay. And because y goes up here as well, y goes up left, but this one is going down right, which means that the y acceleration, the acceleration in the y-axis due to gravity is also going to be negative g cosine phi y. All right. So now we have that. What else we got? Okay. So next. Hello people. Oh, I literally just noticed chat. Hello. Random stuff, wait. Hello random stuff, hello Tasty. I honestly just noticed the chat, sorry. It literally just popped up for me. Yeah, I guess I'll just hold my phone up like this so I can see the chat as well. Alright, proceed. We now write, we also know that from Newton's law of motion, F equals ma, we don't really need this, but like, you know, we don't really need this, but like Newton's second law is right here. So dementia. F equals mg here because it's the only force that's being applied to this object, because we are assuming there is no air resistance. So F equals mg here is also equals to m vector r double dot. And r double dot, r here is the r here is the position vector. The first dot means it's going to be the velocity, and so the second dot is going to be the acceleration, the second time derivative. So r double dot here is going to be equal to, in our case, r double dot is going to be equal to x double dot in the x direction plus y double dot in the y direction. And this is the acceleration along the x-axis. This is the acceleration along the y-axis. And they must be equal to, wait, no, sorry, there's an m here too. And so we now have this equation that is, hold on. The equation is mx double dot along the x-axis plus my w dot, yep, dot derivative notation, yeah. It's pretty convenient for time derivative, that is. And it's going to be equal to mg, and we know before is that g is equal to this little guy, so we're going to have negative mg sine phi x negative mg cosine phi y. Alright. Now, because x and y here are, what's it called, are orthogonal, we can just write them down, like, you know, we can just get the coefficients in front of them, and we get two equations from this. The two equations, of course, is gonna be mx double dot. Oh, neat. Hello, howdy. Economic. Did I pronounce that right? I hope I did. Alright, equals to negative mg sine phi. My handwriting is surprisingly good for a stylus, because before this I was very not confident. I very much was not confident with writing using the stylus. But you know what? I feel a little better now. Yeah. Handwriting is surprisingly good. Alright, and now we have these. Now, we can cancel out the m's. We can cancel out the m's. It's on a different layer for some reason. Why is it on different? Why is it under? Wait, what? Hey, whatever. Did I set it to multiply mode? Wait, I must have set it. Wait. It doesn't really matter, but like, you know, I just want to know if I have it on. Oh, what? Since when did I put it to recolor? Whatever. All right. Cancel out the m. Cancel out the m's. So now we're gonna have x double dot equals negative g sine phi. And then y double dot equals negative g cosine phi. And now, phi here and both g and phi are constants, which means, actually wait, hold on, is my glow working? Is the glow effect working? It is, okay. I just thought it was a little bit off. Let me check my, okay, it is working, it is working. Wait, I accidentally closed it. Nope. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I literally just set up the PNG tuber thing like 5 minutes before streaming. Alright, x equals negative g sine phi. Okay, so now we do know that this is this whole thing is constant in time. Funny glowing eye. Yep. Yep. I honestly don't know how to make like a mouth, so I just made it glow. Alright, so now we integrate it to get the velocity along the x-axis. The velocity along the x-axis is going to be equal to the integration wait, no, not dx, it's dt. It's going to be integration of x double dot dt, which is equal to integration, which is perfect, in d. Sine phi dt, and this is going to result in negative gt sine theta, plus a constant. Don't forget, when you integrate, you always add a constant, unless you're doing a definite integral, in which case you don't need to add a constant, but you have to evaluate it afterwards. So in our case here, we do know that the initial velocity, the initial velocity along the x-axis is going to be v naught cosine theta. From here, right? From here, v naught goes up here. So this is going to be v naught cosine theta. This is just a rough sketch, just, you know. Going up is going to be v naught sine theta. Evil constant of integration. Yep, it's the bane of everyone's existence. We just hope that it's 0 most of the time. In our case, unfortunately, it's not 0, because when you set because x dot here is the initial velocity, which means that x dot at time 0 must be equal to v naught cosine theta. However, by plugging in t equals 0 on this term, we get that is equal to c. And therefore, in general, x dot is going to be equal to negative gt sine phi plus v naught cosine theta. Alright. And then we have x dot, y dot is going to have to say is pretty much the same thing. Y dot is going to be pretty much the same thing, just with negative g cosine instead, and the initial velocity is going to be v sine theta instead. So we add that in. Boop, boop. And these are the velocities with respect to time. So the next thing we gotta do, obviously, is integrate one more time, so that we would be able to find the the position in the x-axis and the y-axis in time, as a function of time. Okay. So we have by integrating it one more time, we get x equals to integrate x dot with respect to time equals to integrate this whole thing with respect to time, which is going to be negative integrate gt sine phi dt plus integrate v naught cosine theta. This becomes absolutely. Who doesn't like doing homework, right? Oh, we are out of space. I can make a next page. Hold on. How big is a A4 paper again? An A4 paper is like 21 centimeters and 29.7, I think. Okay, yeah, we got a next page. I'll just finish this integral and I'll head over to the next page. So the result of this integral is going to be v naught cosine theta times t subtracted by 1/2 gt squared sine phi. And then we add the integration constant over there. Yep, 200 times 210 times 297. Thank you. All right. V naught. All right. Yeah. And so it turns out that C here we can set it to be anything because it doesn't specify, because the problem doesn't specify where we are starting. The problem really asks where it lands relative to where we started. So C here can be set to anything, and so for the sake of simplicity, I'm just gonna set it to 0. I'm just gonna set this guy to 0, so that we're gonna get v naught cosine t subtracted by 1/2 g t squared cosine phi. And you may recognize this this equation in the form of, hold on. You may recognize this equation in the form of something like ut plus 1/2 at squared. These two is pretty much the same thing. I just went ahead and derived that. 0 is constant. Yup. Always love it when the integration constant is 0. It makes everything so much easier, except unless for when they make it harder because it's supposed to be something that's not 0. But whatever. Those cases are common. I mean, they are a little common, but not that common. So anyway, this is the value of x as a function of time. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that. And then I'm going to paste this here, and it's, it's on the wrong layer. So that's going to be the value of x. Next up, we have to find the value of y. That is how far, hold on. That is if a trajectory is going up along this direction, why can I not draw? Excuse me. I am in, oh, okay, there we go. That is, as we go up here, the y direction, the y-axis is going to be the height from the slope. Yeah. So like a y-axis from here is smaller than here, which is bigger than here, and then we're going to have to find where it lands. And where it lands is where y, hold on, and the point where it lands is where y equals 0. So we're going to be solving for that. Because the question asks where it lands as well. So we're going to write y equals, from earlier we got that y equals to, we know sine t minus 1/2 gt squared cos phi. Because this is because it's pretty much the same procedure as the previous, as x. Yeah. It's pretty much the same procedure as x, so we're gonna have the exact same expression. All right. Next up is we have to find the time at which the object lands, at which our ball lands. So I'm gonna set t. I'm gonna call the time at which it lands t subscript land. T subscript land is something that will cause. T subscript land is going to be when y is 0. Y at y at t land is equal to 0. All right, so we just gotta find the time at which the object lands. Wait, give me a sec. Yo. Okay, so one of the juniors at my school just got a really great prize. Hold on. Let me congratulate him. How do I congratulate someone? All right. All right, that should be good. Okay, proceeding. To proceed, we just plug it in. Just simple as that. We sine theta t. I'm just gonna call it TL for sake of it being shorter, and then subtract this by 1/2 g TL squared cosine phi is equal to 0. Now, this is a quadratic equation that can have two solutions. One of them, this can have two solutions. One of them is when t equals 0, which makes perfect sense because over here, when t equals 0, the object starts at the floor where y equals 0. So obviously, this is one of the valid answers. But that's not what we want. T definitely is not going to be 0. So what we can do now is just cancel out the t. We can divide the whole equation by t. We normally wouldn't be able to do this because t can be 0. Because t could be 0, but in our case we know that one of the answers is 0. We don't want that, so we can just cancel it out. Alright. So this is going to get us the value of t at which the ball lands. That is, we can move that term over here. Is equal to v0 sine theta, which gives us t land is going to be equal to 2 v0 sine theta divided by g cos phi. And yeah. Alright. And that's the value and that's the time after you throw it that the object will land on the slanted, on the inclined plane. So the next thing we gotta do is we gotta find where it lands. That is, we're gonna have to plug this whole thing back into the x equation. So we proceed to do that. You know I'm an expert in terms of projectile motion, at least in Minecraft. Alright, so we plug that back in. X equals to, hold on, what is it? V0 cosine. V0 cosine theta times 2 V0 sine theta divided by G cos phi. And then we also have minus gt squared sine theta, sine phi. So it's going to be subtracted by minus gt squared. Here is going to be 4 v0 squared sine squared divided by g cos phi, and square both these guys, and then we have we also have sine phi. All right. And this is quite a mess of a term, of an expression, but we can kind of just simplify. We know that there's going to be, over here we have v0 here multiplied together, so it's going to be, hello Esther. We do know that there's going to be, this 1 over 2 is going to cancel out with this 4, so it's going to be 2. There's going to be 2 in front of it, and there's also going to be 2 over here, so we can factor that out. We also know that there's going to be v0 squared. We can also factor that out. We also know that there's going to be g cos phi. So again, we can factor that out. Then we also know that here we have sine theta, we have sine theta squared. We can factor out one of the sine thetas. And then the rest is going to be in there. The remaining terms that we haven't factored out is going to be cos theta subtracted by, okay, so here g canceled out, so we pulled the g out. We pulled cosine phi off. We pulled cosine phi off, so we're going to be left with, so this term is going to be left with sine theta sine phi divided by cos phi. And then we just, this is just a fraction that we can multiply this thing by cosine phi over cosine phi, and it's going to be the same value. So we're going to have that. It's just how you subtract fractions, you know. And divided by g cos phi. And then now we're going to have, cos phi, and this is going to be cos theta cos phi subtracted by sine theta sine phi. All right. So next up, what can we do? What can we do with this? New nunnery contentless Fringo. Yep, it's a rare sight to see. Okay, what can we do? Next up, we do know that there's actually another thing I should add. Is that a PNG tuber? Yes, I am a PNG tuber now. I glow when I speak. Okay, so there's this little trigonometric formula that you don't really need to remember. I personally don't. When I need it, I just look it up. But sometimes I do actually do need it, and so I get so I do get fucked up in the exam sometimes. But most of the time I don't. So I didn't learn it. I don't just remember it. I just look them up at times. So we have this this formula. Yep. Cos A plus B, and it's going to be equal to cos A cos B subtracted by sine A sine B. It's not that hard to memorize. I just don't do it for some reason. But basically, this is interesting because we have the exact same expression up here, over here. So we have this exact same expression. That means we can use the identity to turn that. Give me a sec. It takes a while to write. So we can turn this whole thing up here to just that. Boom. And this is and this simplifies to, am I almost out of page again? I am almost out of page again. Alright, and this simplifies to 2v0 squared. Yep. Trigonometric angle summation identity. Those are very tedious to memorize sometimes. A lot of the times, really, but I passed it, so I'm fine. It's your problem now to deal with them. And then we have cos theta plus phi, and this is our r. R is the distance here from over here to the point where it lands, to the point where the ball lands. So this is our value of r. Is this correct? Am I missing something? 2v0 squared sine theta cosine that divided by g cos phi squared. And it's correct. Yay! Alright, cool. So that one is almost done. And there's our first question. Well, first sub-question. There's a second part to this question, actually. There's a second part to this question, and that is to show that for a given v0 and phi, the maximum possible range of the inclined plane is this. The maximum possible range of the inclined plane is that. Howdy. Howdy. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing homework. Alright, cool. So the next thing we do is we want to find the furthest possible distance that we can throw the ball at. So what I'm saying is, if we have like, what the question asked is that if we have like, hold on, give me a sec. What the question asks is, if we have a ball here, we can shoot. They set our inclined plane. We have to force the inclined plane to be like this. So, as in like they set it to be like this, but we can choose the angle at which we shoot. So like if we shoot it too high up, it's gonna like land up somewhere like here. But if we shoot it too, give me a sec. I actually should have copy pasted that. But copy, paste, yeah. So like if we shoot with a too small of an angle, it might drop too close. Howdy, Alman. Mechanics, it's just been 1 day since the semester opened. Correct! And I'm doing it because I don't know. Howdy, Alman. Are you here to bring me back into Hypixel Skyblock? I need to do my homework first, I'm sorry. And then we shoot, on the other hand, if we shoot our projectile a little too high up, it might land a little further. But like, there's a certain range, there's a certain point where you can shoot it just enough to make it go far, to go the furthest distance. So this is the value of R. This is going to be the furthest value of R, and this is R max. So yeah, please do not tempt me back into Hypixel Skyblock yet. I'm not ready. I have to do my homework. I'll get on. I'll get on. Can I have mod? Actually, how do I mod someone? How do I mod someone on my stream? I've genuinely forgotten. It's not. How do I do that? I'll figure out later. Let's just do this real quick. Alright. Hold on. Actually, my phone is filtering all the top messages. I'm not sure. Also, I think the chat box is it working? Is the chat box overlay working? Because I don't see it. Oh, it is working. Okay, it is working. I didn't see it on my stream. All right. Anyway, so yeah, what we have here is we can vary this. Yeah, what we have here is now we can vary this guy. We can vary this value of theta to make this entire expression the maximum. It's really slow. Yeah, I think I set it to be a little too. I think the high delay is a little too short. Chat is working but disappears very quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna set it like double the length. I suppose it should be lasting like twice as long now. Let me check. Yeah, it lasts. Okay, it lasts pretty decently long. All right, cool. So we have this little expression over here that we have to maximize. So how do we maximize something given that we can vary this value? How do we know the value at which it would be maximum? Well, Google answers on the YouTube app, find a comment and under one of the videos from someone you'd like to make a moderator, tap more beside. I'm not reading all that. I'm gonna copy this expression real quick and then go on a new page. This should be 221 and 29.7, and there's the size of an A4 paper. Add a new layer. There we go. Okay, so let's say we have a function. All right, chat. What? Okay, let's say we have a function. We don't really know its shape, but like, why is it pink? Okay, so let's say we have a function. This point over here is the maximum. Now the question to you guys is, what property does this function have at the maximum, at the point of maximum? Well, obviously, at the maximum points, the property that this function has is at the maximum. But like, is there anything else? Like, if we have this function f of x over here and x over here, what is a property over here that makes it the maximum point? I'll give you guys 15 seconds to answer. I don't have a timer app. I'll just go off of my guts. Someone like type it out, please. You guys. Correct. All right. Nerd don't want to admit he's a furry. What? I'm not a furry. Why do you think I'm a furry? f prime of x equals 0 or something like that. That is correct. It means that the rate of change at this point is equal to 0. Because, you know, if you go further, then you're just going to be... If you, from before, the stream delay is 15 seconds. Yeah. Stop calling me a furry. I'm just doing my homework. I mean, it's honestly like a regular STEM major pipeline, right? Alright, so the derivative at this point, that is the slope of the tangent line. I'm gonna change it to a different color. The tangent line over here at this point, that is not the tangent line. What the fuck am I drawing? That is very much not the tangent line either. Why am I suck at drawing. Give me a moment. How do I... Give me a fucking second. That is not good. I'll just... There we go. Okay. The slope at this point is going to be 0. So that means that's one property. You should also take the derivatives twice to check if it's also sloping down. But in our case, we don't need to do that because we don't really need to do it because I know in advance that it would be correct. Don't mind me, I'm the emotional support middle schooler. Narun Khan, hello, welcome to the stream. So yeah, f prime. Alright, I'm gonna call you annoying the fuck out of you. Good luck, you better pick up. You see, the fact is, Discord has this feature called a streamer mode. And, you know, streamer mode means you don't get notifications. So have fun calling me. Alright, so we have, well, I thought I already selected the paintbrush. I'm sorry. Alright, so we know that f prime of x here is going to be 0 at this point. Alright. So, in the same vein, r here is a function of theta. R is a function of theta, so if we want to find the maximum, value of r by changing the value of theta, we're going to have to take the derivative of this whole expression and set it to be 0. So I'm going to proceed to do that. Which layer am I on? Oh, yeah, I'm just going to move, actually I'm just going to move this whole thing up. Move this whole thing up accordingly, and then move this whole thing down. So now I'm gonna find the derivative of r with respect to theta. dr by d theta. We're gonna have to find the derivative. We do know that v naught here is a constant. We do know that phi here is a constant, so we can pull them all out. You can see, okay, you probably can't see because I'm not sharing my whole screen, but like, you can see that the Discord, I can see that the Discord notification count goes up. Like right now, I saw it went from 5 to 6 just now. I know that someone just fucking called me out. Hello, Gwen. Howdy, welcome to the stream. We're doing homework today. Have a good night. Good night. I'm not picking up the phone. I'm not picking up the phone call. Alright. Yeah, she's calling me constantly. She called me 4 times. Yeah, whatever. Alright, back. Time to focus. Time to focus. You guys are tempting me. You guys are like... I don't know. Hello, Frost. Welcome to the stream. So now we have to take the derivative of this expression. Sine theta cosine phi plus cosine theta plus phi. Alright. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna answer the call once. Never mind, she's not calling anymore. Alright, cool. No, I'm not going back to grinding Hypixel Skyblock yet. I have to finish my homework. Alright, let's take the derivative of that. The derivative of 2 functions multiplied together is gonna be split into 2. What's it called? It's gonna be split into 2 expressions, 2 terms. So we're gonna have the derivative of sine theta. Actually, now that I'm zooming in, can I set my brush size to be a little smaller now? We're gonna have the derivative of sine theta times the cosine of theta plus phi, and then add that to sine theta times the derivative of cosine theta plus phi. Whoop. All right. And this whole expression, this is, you know, the product rule, in case you guys, in case some of you guys haven't learned that. There's a product rule, and then afterwards we're going to be using chain rule to take the derivative of this cosine expression. So first of all, I'm just going to copy that and make it a little more straight. Yeah, I'm going to make it a little more straight. Because I don't know why I keep on writing it like slanted down, just like the inclined plane that we were dealing with. Yeah. Now we check Discord. Just crazy. What is? Oh, she broke the fucking. She broke the Discord thing. All right. Okay. Is this a mouse or a non-display tablet? I am borrowing my brother's stylus and the tablet. Yeah. He's not using it. I mean, technically, I paid for it. Motherfucker's writing on an inclined plane. Yeah. Technically, I paid for it as a gift for his birthday. As his birthday present. So, yeah. It's supposed to be his, but like he doesn't use it. He draws like on paper with a pencil. He's very good at art, unlike me. I am more... I actually haven't tried drawing anything. I haven't really drawn anything. Okay, so once you take the derivative of this guy, right? We use the chain rule to take the derivative of cosine theta plus phi. By using the chain rule, we're gonna end up using... we're gonna end up getting... Hello Flux, this is a homework stream. And for your information, I'll be doing this every day that I get homework. Can you turn off streamer mode in PowerShell? Nope. Well, maybe I can, but I don't really know. But I'm not gonna bother trying. Okay, so this is a chain rule. We take the derivative of the bigger function first, and then we multiply it by the derivative of the smaller function. But the derivative of the smaller function is 1. So by chain rule here, we're going to end up getting 2v0 squared over g cos squared phi times cosine plus phi minus sine theta plus phi. And that's that. And yep, this is going to be the derivative of r with respect to theta. We're not done here, obviously. We have this expression, this whole expression that we are probably familiar with if we go back over here. Right? We're familiar with it, right? It has the exact same form as the cosine a plus b identity. So we can also write this whole thing as a cosine function. G cos squared phi, and then this is going to be cosine of 2 theta plus phi. Gonna pretend like understand like 10% of this. You can rewatch it if you ever need to like learn more of these mechanics. I think I explained it fairly decently. So like once you are at the required level, you should probably be able to understand this. Something happened. I moved a little bit, and I think my audio broke. Did it break? Did my audio break? It did not. I hope it didn't. I hope it didn't. Okay. And this is the value of dr over d theta. We want this to be equal to 0 for when theta is the maximum. When theta is the angle at the maximum range. So once we set this to be 0, this whole expression is definitely not 0. So the thing, audio is fine, thank you. Okay. So the only thing that can be 0 is cos of 2 theta plus phi. Therefore, cos of 2 theta plus phi must be equal to 0. Now, we also know that cosine theta, okay, no, not equal to phi. I'm dumb. Why did I write this? It's equal to 0. Now, we also know that for a cosine function to be equal to 0, it must be, the argument must be some sort of nx pi over 2 for n is when n is and not even and odd. I got a little confused. For odd number n. Alright, yeah. So this is going to be the value at the maximum. Now for odd number n, 0 is, this guy is equal to that for odd number n. And the simplest odd number, that is n, that could be n, is just 1. So therefore we can write that this whole thing should be equal to cosine of pi over 2. Which means theta plus phi equals to pi over 2, which means that theta equals to pi over 4 minus phi over 2. Yay! And this is the value of theta at the maximum r. This is the value of theta at the maximum range. So like no matter what value of theta you choose, you're not going further than this. Yeah. No matter what value of theta, aiming angle theta you choose, you're never going to go further than this distance. Join call on mute elsewhere. No, I'm not joining. I'm not joining call. I'm getting more Discord notifications. Okay, cool. What are you guys? Okay, someone sent me a pipe bomb. Fun. That's fun. Okay, and this is theta max. Now to find the value of r, then we just plug theta max back into the expression. And I already did this beforehand, so as to not waste our time. But I don't remember how I got it. I don't remember how I got it. Wait, give me a moment. Okay, yeah, I got it. So, therefore, the maximum value of r, when as you vary the value of theta, is going to be equal to 2v0 squared divided by g cos phi, dementia streamer, divided by g cos phi, and then what is this? G cos squared phi. And then it's going to be sine theta cosine of theta plus phi. Sine theta times cosine of theta plus phi. Now, you guys can prove this yourself, but I'm not going to do it. I'll give you the required expression if you want to do it yourself. But I suppose you would say that the answer is left, the process is left as an exercise for later. Why is there like a 10-second stream delay? That is actually normal. Like, if you know Neon, my friend, his stream delay is like 1 minute. So the 10-second stream delay, honestly, this is pretty good already. I personally think. This is like the best I can do. I'm sorry. This is the best I can do. Yeah. Alright, so it's 22 seconds. What? What? Really? Really? Damn. Womp womp, I guess. We have this another expression. We have the fact that I actually forgot the formula as well. If it's sine A plus B, right? Sine A plus B is gonna be equal to, I forgot, 1 minute. What are you? You literally live in Frost. You literally live in the same country as I do. How is the stream delay 1 minute? We literally live in the same country. All right. Now sine A plus B is going to be equal to I forgot actually. Sine A plus B identity. Google sine A plus B. Sine A plus B is equal to, my internet is kind of dying because I'm streaming. The formula is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Okay. This is going to be sine A cos B plus sine B cos A. Why is this relevant? This is relevant because of the fact that once you plug in R max here, we also have, this has to be theta max because theta max is the value at which R is maximum. I typed this message when you said my internet is dying. Holy shit, my internet is dying. That's how good the stream delay is. Womp womp. I got nothing, sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know what I can do, honestly. Like, I could ask Neon, he's the expert in terms of having immense stream delay. Cos squared phi, and this is gonna be sine of pi over 4 subtracted by phi over 2. I'm watching someone else do homework while I'm procrastinating my homework due tomorrow. Good luck. You should prioritize my homework. This is absolutely better. This is a bigger priority, obviously. Just don't forget to do your main homework. Alright, so this is gonna be, this whole thing is gonna look like this. And because you know that this is cosine of this thing, you can use this formula. This is a sine of this this term plus the negative of this term. This I'm gonna watch though. This is entertaining for some reason. I know, right? I'm a good entertaining. I need more subs. Okay. So sine a plus, pick up my call. You haven't called since then, for your information. Which I'm not complaining. Please don't call me. Please stop calling. Oh my god. You're calling me again? Okay. Because we also have sine A plus B here, you can apply it to this one. We have cos A plus B, you can apply it to this one. What you're going to end up with is going to be, let me check my notebook. What you're going to end up with is, you're going to end up with V naught squared divided by G cos squared phi, and then there's going to be multiplied by cos phi over 2 minus sine phi over 2. You can prove this yourself. Because it's a little, it's not lengthy, it's just a little tedious. I don't think it's good content. which you can expand this. You can expand this term. You know, a plus b squared. A plus b squared. You can expand this into. No, you tell him to pick up my call. You two could just VC together and just try to spam call me both at the same time. You can try that if you want. If you really want to call me like that. Because who knows? Imagine if I call if you got. I don't really like join your call and you suddenly scream a slur and then get my channel terminated. That would be. Well, that would be hilarious, but that would not be beneficial to me whatsoever. Pick up my. I have 3 people calling me now. Please. I have 3 people calling me. Okay. All right. Proceed. This phi over 2. This is gonna be a plus b squared. This is gonna but if it's a minus b squared, this guy is gonna be subtracted instead. I swear I won't yell slurs like McKenna. I could totally trust you right now. Yes, I totally trust you. Squaring this term is gonna subtract this, and this is gonna be minus 2 sine phi over 2 cos phi over 2, and this is also. Ooh, you just pick up. I'm not picking. Why do you insist on calling me? Okay, you know what? Yep, literally 3 people.
Yes.
What do you want? I left the call immediately. All right. Okay. What do you want from me? All right. Anyway, now that I've picked up their calls, they should probably be satisfied now. So I hope I have satiated your hunger. This guy is gonna be sine squared theta. For some reason, this is a very inclined. This is a very inclined plane again. Hello, Steven. Hello, Tio. I actually don't remember how to. Wait, what happened? A bunch of people tried to call me on Discord, and so that happened. I had to pick them up so to satisfy the gods, I guess. They are my gods. My viewers are my gods, because I worship clout. Anyway, now we have this term. We have this term, cos squared and sine squared, added together. Stop writing on the inclined plane. I'm trying my best. Alright. Cos squared and sine squared of the same value, they're going to add up to 1. This is 2 sine theta over 2 cos theta over 2. Now, if you don't know, you should know this, but in case you don't know, 2 sine x cos x is equal to sine of 2x. This is a very useful identity. The other identities I don't remember, but like this one specifically, I do remember it. And the cos squared plus sine squared as well. So that is those are the identities that are very useful. Therefore this is subtraction. This is going to be sine. This whole thing follows this format, so we can convert it to 2 sine x. In this case, our x is phi over 2. So 2x is going to be just phi. So this whole term is going to be changed into sine phi. We're so close to being done, chat. With this question, we have another question. We have another problem to deal with. 29.7. Pick up my call. Stop calling me. Why are you calling me? I'm not that. Oh my god, they are forming a coalition to spam call me. They formed an entire group chat just to call me. Am I really? Alright. Proceed. To proceed, we have this guy. So I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna paste this here on a new layer because I don't want to tear through the paper. I feel like the canonical, like when you delete something, like it's like tearing through a paper. Like there's like cutting out the paper, and like it doesn't really make sense to look. What am I talking about? Isn't this just a normal day? Yeah. I don't think this is classic. This is actually classical mechanics. You don't want to talk about modern physics. Although modern physics is tomorrow is my first class on modern physics. I really don't know how it's gonna go. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of homework in the modern physics class because like it's not really that deep. The modern physics that's gonna be taught is not that deep. If we want the deeper parts are gonna be in like their own courses. You know, really got to check call. What do you want from me?
Oh,
What do you
hi,
guys-
it's the man.
What do you
Hi.
guys
Hey,
want
it's the
from
man of
me?
the hour.
In,
How's
what
it
do you
your,
guys
like,
want
the,
from me?
the
Oh,
homework?
well, look
wait,
at the
no,
group
wait.
name.
Well,
Look at the group
yeah,
name.
Now
wait.
we stream
Do
101.
not leave. We will help you read the chat and we will help you like. Okay, so let's like.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
Careful. What are you doing?
I'm doing my homework. What chapter is this? Motions. This is this is basically kinematics motion and basic.
I need to turn off your
Newton's
stream
laws.
volume because I.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna go back to soloing the stream. I can solo
No.
this chat.
All right. We're gonna keep spamming you.
You're gonna keep.
Yo,
spamming. You know what? It's
let's
for
like.
the content.
Okay, so we're gonna like.
It's for the content. Leave the call before they kidnap you. This is a canon event. You can't disrupt. You can't just refuse it. Yeah. All right, I'm getting a little sidetracked with the stream call side quest. Okay, so if we plug this in, we also know that there's another identity, which is a very important identity. You guys really should know this, as if you have a choice. Okay, so you should really know this. You know the Pythagorean theorem. Obviously you do. The Pythagorean theorem states that a squared plus b squared, and I'm going to draw this angle theta for no reason in particular. Actually, no, I'm going to draw this as an angle phi for no reason in particular right now. Now, I don't know if any, some of you guys probably have already learned this, but if you divide the whole thing by c squared, right? You're going to have v squared over c squared. This is going to be equal to 1. This a squared over c squared, what is it in terms of phi? It's going to be the value of sine squared. This is going to be the value of sine phi squared because sine phi is the opposite divided by the hypotenuse, which is a over c. You square the whole thing, you get sine squared. Similarly, I can't roll my tongue. I'm sorry. This is cosine squared, and this is phi, because you know cosine is the adjacent, and then this is b over c. So square that, and you get cosine, and then we get this identity right here. You may have learned this before in school. I'm not quite sure if they taught they taught the proof like this. Or did they just give you the identity outright? But yeah, this is one of the possible proofs that you can get from this identity. So from here, we can write it out. That cosine squared theta is equal to 1 minus sine squared theta. Which just so happens to be this exact term. So once we write this guy down, we're going to get 1 minus sine squared theta. And this is going to be 1 minus sine, not theta, phi. Yeah. Wow, they actually stopped calling me. What the hell? There are more they are adding more people to call me. They are adding more people to call me. They really enjoy my stream. Alright. So R max this, is gonna be V naught squared, this divided by G, and this is gonna be 1 minus sine squared phi. And now we know that, we also know another identity that we learned back in like 8th grade, 9th grade, I don't know. A squared minus B squared equals to A plus B times A minus B. Which is the exact same form as this guy. Because this could be written as 1 minus sine times 1 plus sine. And up here it's going to be just 1 minus sine phi. Now we get on Skyblock. No, not right now. I need to do my homework, please. Actually, wait. How long has this stream been going for? Quite a while. Yeah, an hour or an hour and a half. Yeah, cool. I honestly expected this to be like a half an hour stream, but it's quite fun. Doing homework. Doing homework is surprisingly fun here, right, guys? Am I the only one? I mean, I'm getting more interactions. I'm getting content. I'm getting subscribers. Wait, actually, did I gain subscribers? I don't have the notification thing on. I probably did gain one. I hope I did. Anyway, I'm becoming a total sellout. All right. So we can cancel these two terms out, and we're gonna end up with V naught squared over G times 1 plus sine phi, which is in fact incorrect. All right. Yeah, I forgot like a term. No, I didn't forget a term. This is correct. Yeah, and that is the maximum value of R. Okay. The demons in your head are calling you to get on Skyblock. Real, that is literally what happened. That's literally what happened to me like 3 months ago when I was told to get on Skyblock. I think I sent it. I think I sent a picture once. Give me a sec. I sent a picture. Give me a second. Has a file. Like that one time, Elman invited me to. Elman invited me to play Hypixel Skyblock, and so like I made an image. Give me a sec. Let me find that meme real quick. Literally finding a meme on stream. Find image. Old maybe? No, relevant. What should I sort? It was like a while ago. It's not sine, it's cosine, is it? Did I do something wrong? I don't... Everything real. Everything is wrong, yep. Indeed. Everything is... nothing is right. Get on Skyblock and do Skyblock at the same time. No! I'm not getting on Skyblock. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is that meme? You guys really want me to just... I don't know. Bro, what is wrong? Check Discord. Where? Where did I get wrong? Where did I get something wrong? Did I get something wrong? I couldn't have. I'm not wrong. I'm the GOAT. Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. One sec. There it is. Found it. Like literally, this is. I literally sent her this when she told me to get on Skyblock. Hold on. Like, I literally sent her this meme. It's like she tempted me to get on Skyblock like that. Legit. And like, bro, check the Discord group. What is there? Did you correct? You better go back to step 1. Where? What? There are like 5 people trying to. There are 6 people. There are 6 people trying to call me right now. What do you guys want?
What
do you guys want?
What's up?
Be
No.
careful, McKenna is in this VC,
Oh shit,
so
McKenna's gonna yell a slur.
yeah.
Yo, wait.
No.
Wait. We have a song. We have a song for you. I made us.
Why are you guys calling me? Hold on. Wait, I think it's gonna deafen my viewers. I think it's gonna deafen the viewers
Yo.
here. Okay.
Okay,
What is
live stream.
happening?
Guess how many people like is in this VC right now?
Holy shit!
Okay, can we chill? Chill. Everyone chill.
How do you?
Take it down a notch.
How is there 5 people here? Okay.
Hi, chat. So,
I would
we're
love you to
running
join us
live
for a
stream.
bite.
Let's do
Alright.
this.
Alright. So, guys, we did it. We got it. We got the first question. Yeah, that whole thing was
Yay.
one question. That whole thing was one fucking question. And we are how many hours in?
You should run dungeons with me.
No, I'm
Run
not.
dungeons while streaming.
Yo.
Join us for a bite. Why are you singing "Join us for a bite"? Whole thing was. It's a good song, but why are you singing it here? I mean, I don't mind. I'm not complaining. Started streaming 81 minutes ago. At this rate, I'm gonna be done streaming at. Holy shit! I'm gonna be done streaming at 3. No. 3 ทุ่มเรื่องอะไร At 21. At 21.
9 p.m.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Right, 9 p.m.
เรียกว่าอะไรนะ
Almond
Add
spent.
more people, by the way.
Almond, you spent 50 million on a co-op. What did you do?
Wait, I'm gonna add.
What did I
my-
do?
How
What?
about I just add
Almonds,
Perp into
I
here?
baited him.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
how about I
baited
just
him,
add
bro.
Perp into
Okay,
here?
that was great.
You know the Perp guy?
Literally everyone is here. Why? Cyan, why are you coming? My God, this is a crazy stream.
Let's add Cyan. Let's add Jules. Yo, hi Jules.
Okay, now it's full.
The group chat is full. You're just here to.
Let's
Anyway,
Who the
And
hell
that-
is calling me?
and that whole 4 page is for solving one problem. That whole 4 page is for solving
Right.
one problem. Ain't that fun? And we also put a meme in the page. I'm
You're
not.
gaining subs on this.
we
stuff.
are like
Yeah, I
we
am.
are family. Families don't leave each other behind.
I'm
so.
gone to the top pit again, leaving this void of physics. Good luck, Tilo. All right.
Wait. Yo, hi Jules.
Literally, we are. How many people is that?
I have a Zoom
7
call.
people. You have a
Oh,
Zoom
God.
call. You know the priority. You know what to
I have a
prioritize.
Zoom call.
Wait, join the Zoom call while joining
It's
this.
a
Oh
Christian
my
Zoom
God.
call.
Oh my god, perfect.
Stream. Tell
I have to
the
be
people in the Zoom call to watch another we stream.
All right.
Alright,
No, this is
If you
a.
have to Zoom call, then. Alright.
All right.
Okay.
Next page. Next question.
No, we lost
Uh,
2 soldiers.
21 and 29.7 centimeters. And now we are on to the next question. This one is actually much harder, so you guys better prepare thyself.
Alright, we're adding other people now.
Oh, God. Okay, this one is going to require a bit of calculus. It's going to require, well, we did use a bunch of calculus in the first question, but it's
Oh no.
it's going to be a little more calculus intensive. Now, what are they? Check log count. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
No, not we were gonna ruin.
I'm screwed. I'm looking at like the people who's in the.
This
in
is
the Zoom-
content,
in the,
man.
call
You
right
ever
now.
heard of like content?
You know what?
You're so
Fair
lucky
enough.
this.
You're lucky. This is like.
You're
I'm-
so lucky McKenna hasn't joined yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because McKenna's
yeah,
probably
you have
gonna
such like good friends. You know, like this is so
She's
cool.
gonna. Yeah, McKenna's gonna
Crazy.
yell a slur immediately the moment she joins. So I'm really grateful that she doesn't. All right. Imagine two concentric cylinders centered on the vertical z-axis with radii r plus and minus epsilon, where epsilon is very small. This I don't know if that is actually. I should actually mute everyone's soundboard. Actually, give me a second.
Can we all just scream at the same time?
You can
Let's
if you
play
want.
the soundboard through the like the little thing.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm just gonna mute. Hold on. I can block you.
No, wait, no.
No.
Okay.
No.
So
that would
two-
be fun.
Two concentric
Oh my
cylinders centered along the vertical z-axis. Actually, I should lower you guys. Lower your volume on the stream.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna be like the live chat reaction to like what you're saying,
Okay.
and if it makes sense or not.
Okay, just as long as you guys
No
don't
wonder
yell a
I was-
slur or tempt me into playing Hypixel Skyblock, that would be okay.
I'll tell you when McKenna joins.
Okay, that would be great because I can't hear when someone joins call and on Discord.
I made
Alright.
a little rice ball.
You should just turn off streamer mode.
No. Imagine two concentric cylinders centered on the vertical z-axis, and I think I should just use the circle tool for this. It's not even a circle tool, it's just like an ellipse tool. Do people call it the circle tool or just the ellipse tool?
Ellipse?
I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it is an ellipse. Like I heard people calling it circle tool. Maybe there are
I
some
was like-
apps that like uses a circle that turns it
I
forces it
call
to a
it the
circle.
circle tool because I'm not.
I was like multitasking, trying to get everyone together to get you into this call while playing.
Jules, I'm sorry I brought you here.
All
I
right,
was playing a 4-7 as I was joining this whole coalition.
Reek.
This entire thing was like Almond's idea, by the way. This has nothing to do.
Oh
with
yeah,
me.
no.
Yeah, I
no
figured.
one-
Who else would it be, huh? Who else could it have possibly been? All right. Setting brush size.
Why are you streaming? Why are
Oh,
you
what are we
streaming?
screaming?
Okay. So we have a very nice cylinder. Just ignore the fact that it's not equal up here and up and down there. So we have two concentric. What does concentric mean, chat? What do you think it means?
Oh, by the way, Moose was
Concentric means that a cylinder is perpendicular to
There's a
like,
circle inside the
I forgot.
circle.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what Moose was doing? Moose told you that one of your equations was wrong.
Yeah, I noticed, but I was like, no, I'm like the best person in terms of physics. I can never be wrong. So I didn't believe it.
glazing goes so hard right now. What is this? Why
Yeah.
are you glazing yourself?
Hey
it's
Natalie,
called-
did you expect to actually get into a
Compass.
call?
No, not really. I mean, I planned on staying for just a little.
Guys, I
bit.
made a rice ball.
Anyway, so now, of or denoting circles, arcs are the shape which share the same center, or larger, often completely surrounding the smaller. That is correct. That is what concentric means.
Hey Natalie,
Concentric.
can you check my stream
No.
on your stream?
What?
Can you check my stream on your stream?
No. You're probably gonna play a YouTube video saying a slur or something.
No, I'm not playing a YouTube video.
No, I do not trust that one bit. I'm
I'm just streaming the
It's a
fucking
Minecraft game.
Minecraft Sky War. Wait, no, Sky. Sky
yeah.
War.
So concentric cylinder means that they share the same center. That's correct. And
You
two
don't have to open it on your stream, but you can just open it.
two concentric
and then
cylinders
move it, dude.
with radii r plus and minus epsilon. What this means is that the radius here is r. And then okay, if we view this from the top, right? If we view this from the top, we're gonna have two cylinders like this.
Alright,
then-
I'm playing another 4-7.
Okay, have fun.
Aster, don't spam. Oh my god.
Okay, and then
Hey, calm down.
this part is R. Hold on. I should go back to paintbrush.
Everything
this
calmed down, but I'd reckon it's not ideal for streaming.
this part
This is
are
like
this
the
epsilon.
most normal stream on YouTube.
This part down here is epsilon. So that means that the inner one has the radius of r minus epsilon, and the outer ring, this length is also epsilon. Yeah.
Are you sure you're not a furry?
Why do you think I'm a furry? Come on. So obviously the bigger,
I know that fairies do physics.
you know what?
Yo.
You have a point. R plus, and the bigger radius is r plus epsilon. Now, what they mean by epsilon is very small. It means that basically these two are pretty much, well, epsilon is very small. And then
I
we
mean,
have,
do we have to count?
yeah,
Do we have to count how many cats you have?
I have 4. But like, oh, one, there's another one.
Oh.
There's the 5th one that's like up here. Stop, don't call me a fur. Okay. Holy, I never thought I would see this. Not weird, would probably do it myself. Hello. Item Vectory. Welcome to the stream.
Korean cookie.
I do have like
Hello, this-
5 cats. One cat is actually like
Yo, we're
a
playing
stray.
chess. We're playing chess.
We're
Martin,
playing
what's-
jazz.
Okay, have fun. Alright, so here are...
Yo, Naru, you wanna join us?
No.
Playing 4-7.
I'm doing my homework. Okay, so r plus epsilon here. Actually, my mom is probably gonna come home in like a few minutes. I think she's
We should get your
gonna...
mom in here.
No. Actually, I haven't told my mom that I'm streaming, so I'm
Why don't you just use like Chat PT John PE, wait, no. Chat,
What the
the thing with the, like,
What
the
are you
4.
on about?
No, the
You have to
chat. Why don't you just like use the chat thing
Chat
with the
GPT.
yeah chat GPT, right?
Well,
right.
Well, yeah, that could work, but the problem is my classmate used ChatGPT. I just go by item review. The Vex in the
Hi.
middle is part of my name. Okay.
Yo,
Alright, nice. Item
What
review.
is this?
Problems wrong. Like the
Oh, hi, Nova.
Hi.
Hello, people.
Natalie is streaming right now, and we're trying to.
Oh, please...
Okay.
Okay, yeah, please behave.
No.
I'm gonna say silence.
Oh, I was afraid of that. Alright, so...
the most like normal.
No,
sentence
hey,
A small
ever.
frictionless
Please
puff
behave.
of
Nah.
thickness 2
We're
epsilon
already
means there's
terrified
like
of McKenna doing that. We
a
don't
small
need a
little
second
thing
character.
over here with
I don't wanna play
thickness 2 epsilon.
Goodbye.
Yeah, the reason I didn't use ChatGPT because it got the my classmate used it in class and she got it wrong. She got the answer wrong, so I just didn't use it. Plus, I'm better than ChatGPT. I'm the goat.
Yo, you're
Am I
better
allowed
than
to talk about
ChatGPT.
Yuri?
Definitely not like glazing.
Yeah,
and all
wait.
that.
Yeah.
Everyone here just scream about Yuri.
I love Yuri.
Okay. To
Oh
be
my
fair.
god, Yuri? Yes.
To be fair, who
The
doesn't?
thing with the
Alright.
wait.
Consider point mass that moves freely at a fixed distance from the vertical axis. So what this means is that the whole point of this setup, the whole point of these 2 lines, I didn't draw a line. The whole point of these 2 lines, what it means is I did not draw a line again. The whole point of these 2 lines means
Are
fuck.
you
The
This
whole
is the most perfect stream.
Naru, are you a feet fetish?
what?
What?
So the whole point of this 2 line basically tells us that, I'm gonna learn how this works. Also, ChatGPT is really difficult to tell for a true answer. Just use to learn and remember, not by direct answer. That is correct. You can use ChatGPT to check your answer, but never rely on it. You can use ChatGPT to
Hey,
check
guys,
your
we're
answer.
being too quiet.
What?
Guys, we are being too quiet. Let's make the stream better and
Oh yeah,
I
right.
thought-
We have to make the stream
right,
better.
right.
I thought
right.
How are you guys still playing soundboard? I thought I muted your guys' soundboard. Oh, I didn't mute yours. Okay. Yeah, ChatGPT isn't the best at complicated math. Yeah, you can use it to check, but if your answer is not the same as ChatGPT's, then ChatGPT is probably wrong. or you are
Someone
wrong.
like gaslight ChatGPT into thinking like 4 plus 1 equals 5.
ChatGPT has feelings too,
Wait, what?
guys.
Wait, no, that's wait,
Wait,
no, that's
what?
correct. Wait, no, wait.
Okay. So the whole point of that line is just saying that you can just think of this system as one cylinder. Well, not technically one cylinder. It's basically telling us that we are constraining the puck here, at the radius r. That's the whole point of this.
Bro!
That's the whole point of the
The,
setup.
somebody at Maxor was just went AFK.
Damn, that's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna remove this real quick. I'm gonna delete this bit real quick, and then I'm gonna draw out a little something. Yeah, basically it's telling us that the cylinder is constraining the puck to move along this circle.
It's horrible.
Dumbass problem ain't the puck that's gonna fall. I solve your problem. F equals mg. That actually, yeah, that you are almost correct. That is actually true. Well, in a you are 1/3 of your way there. You're 1/3 of the correct answer. So I'm gonna write out the cylindrical polar coordinates. So to write out the cylindrical polar coordinate, that is a handful to say.
Live bake cookies.
All right, so when we want to describe a position of something, let's say this object right here,
Hey Natalie, is this the perfect stream?
could be better.
Oh, guys, let's just scream floors. Wait, no.
Oh,
that's
God.
bad.
No,
Wait.
With
Okay.
thunder, yeah.
So in cylindrical coordinates, this point here is the origin, and the vector is, and this is the position vector, which describes where the object is. To describe where the object is, I'm gonna write out.
Vector.
Yup, I'm gonna write out the vectors explicitly in terms of rho, phi, and c. So
Wait, Natalie, can you stream in Discord also? Because the stream delay is kind of like, it's like 2 days, bro. I swear to God.
no, that's gonna crash my computer. I don't have the
Oh,
sufficient
okay, that's
computer
fine,
yet.
that's fine.
Alright, so this is, rho is gonna be the distance from the center to the position of interest. So a point over here would have the, one sec.
How did we lose? How did we lose 5 score? Who the hell?
It's called a skill issue.
Yo, we went from like 7 viewers to 6. This is so bad. We need to entertain
Oh,
the
no.
viewers more. Hi, Chad.
You must check your
Bacon
second
cookie.
monitor again. What happened to your
They
second
came here
monitor?
for math,
Adam
and
Lee?
then we're just creating chaos. I think it's kind
Chad,
of.
what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
This is the
Guys,
value of rho.
what is your favorite like ice cream flavor?
I think the 6 people are you guys, dumb.
How loud are you guys on stream? Chat, how loud are these guys on stream? Do I need to lower or increase their volume? Or is their volume decent? Or whom should I louden and whom should I mute?
Well,
You should make
Actually, I should mute
it
everyone.
louder than your voice.
I'm just gonna
this is
mute
like,
everyone.
This is our stream now.
No, wait. You guys. Okay, you should leave me unmuted because obviously it was my glorious idea.
No, actually, now that I think of it, it was my idea, so I should get
Okay,
credited. This
so-
is like, yeah, this is my stream now.
This is this is C, and then this is that means that this point here is gonna be
And Natalie,
C.
can you hear me?
Rho. No.
Okay, good.
Yo, Natalie has like
Actually, I have a
200
better
patience
idea.
points, bro.
And this is phi. So to describe the position of something in cylindrical coordinates, what we have to do is we have to write it out
That's
in
great. Natalie's gonna end the stream at like 3 a.m.
in the axis
This is gonna
basis
go on
vectors.
for like 2
So
hours.
to write this, we're gonna write z. we don't need to write down the phi unit vector. So here, let me describe each part individually because hello base, welcome to the stream. Why do you have homework in August? It happens. It happens sometimes. So rho unit vector here is pointing away in the way that would increase the value of rho. Rho is the distance from the center to wherever it is, which is pretty much the radius, but like they tend to use rho instead. So rho is the rho unit vector is the direction in which the rho would increase. Hold on. Hello, Cookie. And this is phi. So the unit vector phi is going to be in this direction, which is the direction that phi would increase. If this value of phi increases, this dot will go over here, right? Yeah, and if increases, and once it's over here, if it increases, it's gonna go over here. You know, it's gonna be a
Guys are being
circle.
too quiet.
And then of course,
How's everyone's days?
we also
Let's have
have.
a conversation about
You
Natalie.
should base
Yeah, what
boost
did you have for
everyone.
breakfast?
What should we talk about?
We should
You
also
guys
increase
write
the
We should talk
lights?
about
C
physics.
value. Guys, what if you
I don't know
base?
shit about
Also, hello
physics.
Pepper, welcome to the stream. There is a little bit of chaos here.
Yo, guys, let's say hi to the new people. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
It's a bit chaotic.
Hi.
Okay.
Pepper.
So the
Hi,
C unit vector
yo.
here is just gonna increase
Okay, so
is
basically,
in the direction in which the C would increase. So the position of R here is gonna be the R vector here. The position vector here is gonna be pointing along the C direction up here. Okay. You can project
What do
it.
you guys prefer more? Do you guys prefer to like ride bicycles or like just motorcycles in
Who
general?
is that you just posted a picture of?
Okay, and C goes up in this direction. So we can project R here in the we can write R here in terms
Natalie,
of
do you
rho
know who
and
they posted a
C.
picture of?
No.
Chad, type 1. For no reason at all.
I'm taking too long. Okay, fine. I'll just speed up my process. Alright, so this is R. This is the one.
Thank you, Julia.
Wait, what did you guys what did you guys ask? I wasn't paying attention. What? Alright. So we have to find the acceleration of the particle in terms of everything. So let's just do that.
Hola, soy Dora.
So first we should find the speed of this we should first find the speed of the object.
Stream this night. See ya, ha ha ha.
So
Baby.
if we find the speed, we have to take the derivative with respect to time. And we're gonna have rho plus z. Okay. And so now we can distribute this a little bit, and we're gonna end up having d by dt of rho.
If this was a timed exam, we'd be so over by now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm trying to explain like every step of the process. Like, I could honestly do this entire I did this entire problem in in 1/3 of a page.
Oh, no.
I already finished this problem. Almost. And the other problem, the problem earlier, I did it in half a page. It's not that hard. I just got a little sidetracked by a few people calling me on Discord.
I don't know who that would be.
Anyway,
No.
so by
But knowing this now, I know that I can actually just annoy Natalie when kidding.
No.
and
Pretty sure I
by
can wake Natalie up.
the derivative, we can distribute this,
I
and
would-
this one is gonna be like that.
Natalie, do you think I'd go out of my way to wake you up at 3 a.m.?
You would. That would be very in character. of you.
Oh.
Okay. Mike, welcome back. So, we are this whole expression, there's not much problem here. We have rho dot in the row direction, but this little guy over here will deal with that guy later. But we're gonna have C dot and
Not a
C
we,
dot.
not a we.
What do you want? What?
What happened? What?
I have some very entertaining soundtrack for your stream. This is gonna be great.
Oh
Look.
God.
I'm muting you.
Oh my
There we go.
God, shut up.
I'm muting you from my stream.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's still going. Okay, it's still fucking going. Oh my god, I accidentally opened my Opera GX. I accidentally opened my Opera GX. My stream is gonna dip in quality now.
I'm so. Wait, you're 400 tabs. No.
Yeah, my 457 tabs on my Opera GX is gonna crash my stream. Okay then, I'm good, chat. Alright chat, I'm back. Focus. I moved a little bit and then I heard my...
No, no way.
I moved a little bit and my microphone got disconnected. Alright, it's back.
Battery.
What?
The music is still going.
Alright, yeah, I muted. I muted that. It's probably not copyrighted, it's just... I don't know. Alright, now
No.
we have a little problem here. Is that the value of rho, we have to multiply it by this guy. What is this guy? d rho by dt. Okay, d rho by dt is basically the rate at which the object...
Did you?
Yeah, it's the rate at which the object goes away from the center. That is, rho is the radius, right? Rho is the distance from the center to the object, the radial distance. So rho dot here is the speed at which it goes away from the from the center. C here is the speed at which it goes up. Because in cylindrical coordinates, do you guys hear that cat meowing out there? No? Okay, good.
Oh yeah,
I
like
want to
kinda.
Oh, okay, wait, hold on. What do you want? Hold on, give me a sec. Let me just go deal with the cat real quick.
Well,
What do you want?
You gonna kill it?
it's not like the cat's gonna meow more than you anyway.
What do you mean? Okay, come on, shut up.
Please don't kill the cat.
Come on.
Please.
What? We're like,
Come on,
what?
shut up.
Natalie, like, adopt 60 cats. I don't think you kill a cat.
When
Back.
Uh,
Anyway,
I thought.
like when
Oh.
so the next thing we have to do is the z-axis is the direction up. Is the direction of going upwards.
meow.
The c dot is how fast we are going up. Now, the problem here is this little term right here, because this is the change in the
Oh,
direction.
Like terminal? Or terminal?
I did water a cat. What do you mean I did water a cat? I just took care of it. As in like, whatever. Okay. This is a little bit more
You
sidetracked.
took care of it? Whoa.
Yeah. Like petting.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay. d rho by dt, and you know, we have that, and then we have d rho hat by dt. What does this mean? This means that we are trying to find the rate at which this vector changes. Who is that? Who is who is whom? What? Who is that? Who is what? All right.
Oh my god.
d rho by dt is the rate of change at
Natalie,
which
we have more
this-
music.
What? Oh, I don't hear it. Don't worry. Unit vector rho is the directions directly away from the radius. Now the problem here is that if you're over here, let's say the center over here, call it the origin point O. The meows. What do you mean? That was totally not me. That
Meow.
was not me.
That was you.
Alright, and then, so this is the rho. If we are over here, the unit vector row is gonna go away from the center. On the other hand, if we are over here, the unit vector row is gonna go away from the center. It's just like the same. Hello, Mimi. Welcome to the stream. What? Stop. Okay. I'm too young. Yep, you probably are. I don't know. But it's a fun stream. You can't understand this. You will one day. I hope. So anyway, the point is, if you move along some path, the direction
Moose was
of
very
the
happy
row.
that he baited you.
The direction of the row unit vector is gonna be changing. Understand the physics is easy. It only requires basic knowledge and multivariable calculus as a prerequisite. Yep. I mean, calculus 1, yeah, all the way up to calculus, multivariable calculus is pretty essential for undergraduate physics. So yeah, what I'm saying is, as you move from here to here, the unit vector also changes. So that means we have to find the rate of change of the unit vector. So how do we find that? Well, there are several ways. I'm gonna do it the way that my professor taught me today. Normally I don't do it this way. I don't normally use this strat. I normally don't use this strat, but my professor used it, so I'm just gonna do it. So, let's say we have a point over here. That was supposed to be a paintbrush.
Something happened, but I don't know what happened, so whatever.
Let's suppose we have a point over here, and I'm gonna call this
Yeah, I can hear you.
row,
When else
whatever.
again, Natalie muted
My
you.
Otis music.
Oh yeah, I still muted you. Has the music stopped yet? Okay, I'm gonna...
Where am I? Why did this whole thing break?
Hey, the music stopped. Alright.
Tell Natalie music stop.
Yeah,
Yep, it has. Alright.
I muted you.
So the unit vector row is gonna go in this direction. Now, on the other
Let's put
hand,
music again.
if you're over here and you move slightly, how slightly? Let's say we move by a small amount delta. Actually, we use phi in
I
this,
was
right?
going to make a
We use
joke,
phi
but
in
I
this, so
realized you're on a YouTube stream. I don't want to demonetize you.
I'm not monetized anyway, but I'd rather not get terminated.
Well,
That's-
yeah.
Yeah. So this is the old row vector, and then let's row unit vector. And as we move from point here to point over here, as we move by delta
Someone
phi.
said in the chat, is this a Zoom call?
Oh no.
This is yep. This is a Zoom class now.
No.
Yeah, this is Zoom call.
This is
now. This
row
not
2
Natalie's
and this
stream.
row
This is
1.
like-
What we want to find is how row changes as you move. So let's draw out what?
It's the Zoom call with the furry professor.
Who's the first?
Hello.
The
Okay.
furry-
So we have row 1 over here. There's unit
Yes,
vector,
sir.
and
Wait,
then
who did that? Oh my
no,
god.
wait, that's not row 1. That's actually supposed to be row 2. Sorry. So row 2 is this one. I'm just gonna write this. And so what we want to find is d row by dt. That is, let's consider the finite version first. So what if we have delta unit vector row by delta t? In our case, it's going to be equal to delta of unit vector row by delta of phi. Multiply this by delta phi by delta t. Natalie has friends. Surprise, surprise. Okay.
Natalie has kind of friends. We kind of just kidnapped.
I am Natalie's bestest friend ever.
Hey,
Anyway,
Natalie, if you had to rank us, which one rank stopped?
what?
Yeah.
Alright,
we
so-
are all Natalie's like best friends.
This is row 2. So we can distribute. We
Natalie,
delta row here is gonna be what? Okay.
if you had to rank us, which one would you rank top?
Me.
No, let's not ask that.
You guys are
Why
top.
was
Why
her
is he, like,
feeling so
Turn
that?
into like the amoeba thing and just combines.
Hi
all
review,
those
welcome
together
back to
into
the
one
stream.
thing.
Oh god.
Welcome back to the stream. Alright, so
Welcome
I
back to
introduced
Patreon.
this guy because it will be convenient for later on. Who is that woman? Just kidding, okay. And then you multiply this by delta phi by delta t. What we now want, delta rho here is going to be delta rho 2 minus delta rho 1. What we want to find here is d rho by dt. Alright, so back to our not getting sidetracked quest. Subtracting two vectors together, but you can do it by just how the fuck do you subtract vectors? Right. Just bring this vector and then invert
What
it,
the fuck are you asking, man?
and then you invert it
Are
because
you asking us?
no, row 1 goes up here, right? Row 1 goes up here. So unit vector row 1 goes up here. So to subtract it, we just have to add. We have to add the negative vector, which goes on the opposite direction. So this is going to be. So this vector is negative
Yo,
row
Alvin.
1.
Alvin.
And so the final vector, this is the vector of delta rho hat.
No, Alvin's dead. Bro, this is grinding.
And this
Holy
angle
Shit. I
over
am
here.
so lucky.
is equals to delta phi. So first of all, you can notice that if delta phi gets smaller and smaller, this direction is gonna this delta rho is gonna become closer and closer to the direction. Hold on.
Yo, Alman, are you understanding this furry?
I'm
we have
playing
row
Hypixel
like this.
Skyblock, so for me to understand him, that would
So
be
this one, for this vector to get smaller and smaller, this vector is gonna get closer. The
No,
direction
I'm not saying because
of this vector
I play Hypixel Skyblock. I said because I'm playing it.
it's gonna
so
get closer
difficult
to this direction, which is in the same direction as unit vector phi. So therefore,
Let not a weak cook. Let not a weak cook.
therefore,
Vector phi.
yep, we can conclude that this vector is gonna be something multiplied by the unit vector phi. That is the direction in which it goes. All right. Next up, what is the size? What is the magnitude of this? Yeah, what is the magnitude of this vector then? Because this vector delta rho is equal to this vector over here. Now, if you notice, you may be able to notice that this one is similar to a circle. This little shape is a part of a circle, and the smaller you get, the closer it is to a circle.
This, man. If I stream my math like homework, is this gonna be 2 plus 2?
Literally forgot what the city cleaner people are called, so I just googled the garbage people and got results from The Walking Dead. Bruh. You mean like
Hiking with
city
this
cle-
funny
you mean like-
have to do with the problem.
you mean
I'm
like a
just
garbage
explaining
man?
the cylindrical
Look at what Cookie Nut just said.
Oh god, what did you
So-
just say?
So
Oh my
What is-
god! Holy shit, that's so. Oh no!
oh my god,
Natalie, looks like
Oh my
that's
God.
crazy. Holy shit. I can't show this on stream.
That's so funny to understand.
I have to ask, will you leave this stream on your channel? I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up. I'll also make a playlist for past homework streams. I'm pretty sure it does stay up for like forever on YouTube.
Can
Like,
we play tic-tac-toe on Natawee's forehead after the stream?
bro. Okay, so this is a circle, and the length of the radius is 1, because row 2 and row 1 are unit vectors. The smaller this value is, the closer this setup approaches a circle. And so the the length of delta rho here is equal to the arc length covered by this theta. By this delta rho, delta phi. So this means that
You
the
saying
length
delta
here.
rho sounds very similar to a certain word. Not gonna lie.
Delta rune tomorrow. Anyway,
No, no, not that.
Wait, let's do like. Have you ever do the Dalgona candy with like Nadawi?
so we do know that so we do know now that the value of delta rho
It kind
here.
of sounds like. Does that?
No, it's
Delta-
Dalgona candy from Squid Game,
Like
but
you're
with
saying-
Nadawi.
You're
Delta
saying,
rho here has the
You're saying
size
delta rho, and that sounds very close.
of approximately
It's not Dalgona, it's Dalgona.
delta
I don't want
phi.
to term it.
Multiply that by 1, because 1 here is the radius of this
How
the
do you
circle,
not know Dalgona?
and then we know that the arc length of a circle is the radius times the angle
Delta
in
rho
radians.
next year.
in radians.
Wait,
So-
wait, Delta Rune is coming out next week.
We're gonna have this, which means we can write this equation now as we now know that this delta. Of course, I haven't finished my homework. Of course, I'd be still going. I haven't finished my homework. What am I supposed to do? This. All right. So
Ender
the magnitude of delta rho is gonna be delta,
Ender Pearl.
Phi. and the direction of delta rho hat is gonna be in the direction
Natalie,
of
can you get on
phi
Skywalker
hat,
real quick and do your dailies on stream?
bro. And then we have this phi. We divide that by delta phi, and then multiply this by delta phi.
Yo, wait,
By
not
Delta
a week. Imagine this is
How many
like
subs have
a.
you gained off of this?
Natalie, can you listen
Natalie,
to Lemon
Natalie.
Demon? No. Yeah? Not yet. Yeah?
Imagine this is like ultimate.
Why am I
custom
falling
night, and
for
we are
this?
we are like the
Everyone
animatronics.
subscribe. We need clout.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna
Subscribe,
finish. I'm gonna
to
forgive
this
you
program.
guys and not block you guys after this if I get 5 subs from this stream. You guys better make me 5
I'm
subs.
gonna tell all my friends.
You guys better get me 5 subs. So,
Okay.
Wait. I'll make 5 alternate accounts and just subscribe.
you know what? Numbers are numbers. We can cancel these out, and we're gonna end up with phi, univector phi.
You realize most of these people that are in this call didn't subscribe to you in the first place, so if all of us subscribe to you, it's fine.
No,
10.
I definitely subscribe to.
I
Okay.
didn't, so that's one off the
And
list.
so this becomes, and this is delta phi by delta t, which is the angular velocity. No, I'm losing
Delta
views.
rune?
I'm losing viewers. No. Okay, so this becomes the angular velocity, that is phi dot. So now we can conclude from this lengthy. I don't know why it's lengthy. I don't know why it took me so long to explain this. I wonder why. It's like I keep getting interrupted. Anyway,
Okay, I'll shut up.
this
No, this
this
is like,
term,
this is
d
like
rho by
Natalie
dt.
is playing like FNAF. You know, Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's gonna
are,
be-
like, the animatronics.
Rho dot times no, phi dot times univector phi.
Why is there 2 Natalie?
All right. So
Why are
you guys got that? You guys understand? You guys follow? Still following?
There's
Great.
2 Natalie.
What?
There's 2 Natalie.
Oh my god, what the hell? Alright, so now we have this. So now we have, all this time, we just finally get the velocity of the, we finally get the velocity. We need to take the,
No, this is like Natalie playing Five Nights at Freddy, and we are the animatronics. You know. We're
yeah.
just like the trash in the
Somebody in
game.
chat just said I enjoy long walks on the beach playing Hypixel.
Alright,
Yo, P.
no one said that.
Yeah,
Literally no one said that. Alright,
they did.
No.
Okay.
No, in
Is this like
Hypixel chat, in
official
Hypixel chat.
Schizophrenia update? What is this?
What is that
Are we
friend
getting
group?
the like
It's-
YouTube?
I don't
YouTube
fucking know.
Schizophrenia update?
They're holding me hostage. It's not a friend group. It's called a hostage situation.
What do you mean hostage? We love you.
All right,
what's
and
your
so
name?
this
Not
is,
only we love you.
The velocity.
What's your name?
So now we take the derivative of this one more time, so that we would get the. Come on, guys. Come on, please just. Please just answer me. Yeah, just we take the derivative of the velocity vector. What do we get? Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Somebody answer. I'm stupid.
You get the. Okay, someone in chat. Come on, answer me.
I'm in.
Please give me hope.
What's the question? What's the question?
You take the time derivative of the velocity vector. What do you get? Okay, I'm just gonna go first. I feel like I've made history. All right, have a great day, Item Review. Come on, guys.
No, we're losing viewers.
The derivative of the velocity is the acceleration vector. Yay. All right. So,
I knew that.
yep, we take the time derivative of this. We're gonna end up with. I'm not gonna go into the details. You can look this up in the keyword is acceleration
Makes a lot of sense.
in polar coordinates. This topic is you can, if you want to find the full derivation, just look it up in acceleration in polar coordinates. Now we add that. We're gonna hold on. I think I did that wrong.
Natalie, you're teaching a bunch of you're teaching a bunch of nerds, 542 nerds.
I'm still at 542. Damn.
Subs, yeah.
That's what I got when I. That's what I had when I started. You guys better work.
No,
You guys better work on that.
Is this like the
I
second
suck.
question?
I have
I
100.
know you didn't start
Get it
at
real,
542 because I
Okay.
suck.
And then you add that. This is gonna be the acceleration. Hold on. I'll describe each force. I'll describe each term.
I
in
got
different order.
perp. Wait, I got perp to watch the stream.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And this is the unit vector. It's 544 now. Yay! All right. Yo, what is this?
Yeah.
Hello, perp.
Guys, you better subscribe so that I don't like
Welcome.
lose my friendship and connection.
Welcome to the stream. All right. So this is
You
the.
guys are like my lifeline right now.
This
You
is
better
the acceleration vector. Okay. Some of you might not know. Some of you might not be able to like get this immediately. You guys gotta look it up. Acceleration in polar coordinates. If you guys wanna like discover more. But basically, I'll just go one by one each term. If you take the derivative of this vector, this term is gonna be split into this term and this term.
Is that even like physics?
I
This is
came
even-
to
what?
YouTube for have fun, not for more homework.
Like
If you
you're
take
just
the
writing like hieroglyphics. What is this?
if you take the derivative of this term, you're gonna end up with this term as well. That's why there's two in front of it. This term and this term. Once you take the time derivative, they're gonna add up to this one. And then if you take the time derivative, you're also gonna get this term. So all of them
Watch me
will.
grab a handle on your stream.
So all of them will contribute to this whole thing. This is something you would see in polar coordinates, and we are working in the cylindrical coordinates, so this is like an extension of that. Basically, you just add in cylindrical coordinates. You're just adding the z-axis, which is the height of the circle. All right, and then of course you take the time derivative of this, you're gonna end up with this term over here. Okay, so that is our equation. That is at least our acceleration. That's not our equation. That's like just the definition of the acceleration. All right. Now, from Newton's law, we have F equals ma. We know this since like the dawn of time. Since the dawn of time, we know that F equals ma. Actually, we didn't. We only until Newton was born. But you get the idea. F equals ma here. All right. And we know that ma here is r double dot. Acceleration is just the second derivative of the position vector. So there's going to be m
I knew that.
r double dot. Yep. All right. Dear Noel, your name is Noel, yet you're going to lose your father. Curious.
Natalie,
Bro.
Natalie.
Lose.
What does ma stand for?
What?
What does ma stand for?
Oh, this is about your mother, and this F means fuck because last night I fucked your mother. All right.
Alright, isn't that? That's not gonna help your career.
Oh no, it's not. I'm fucked the moment I joined this VC.
Well, okay, but McKenna hasn't said a slur yet, so you're kind of fine.
What do you mean yet?
There's like a good chance.
Okay. Anyway,
Because I can't really stop McKenna if she joins the VC. She's just gonna say hello. And then, like, the N-word or something.
all right, and of course we can. We're gonna have m. We're gonna have r double dot. We're gonna have subtract that by just the same thing from upstairs. So I'm just gonna skip that part actually. So F equals ma. F here is going to be a total force acting on the object. Now, we know that the object is, hold on. We know that the object is including the effects of gravity. So the object is definitely going to have the force of gravity pulling it down. So I'm going to draw...
We're back up to 9 viewers. No,
let's
holy,
go!
this is great. Let's go!
Poggers. Imagine asking what MA stands for. I know, right?
I don't know.
What?
Alright.
Who the fuck asked that?
Okay. So, if we look at it from a side view like this,
Imagine.
Bro, I came to YouTube
No
to have
question
fun.
is a
Not
dumb
for more
question,
homework.
guys. Ask
burp, why are you burping in my chat? Let's all leave the
Remember,
stream to make
Natalie.
Natalie sad.
This
No!
is fun. This is like fun.
Natalie, don't insult your viewers. Every question is a good question. And also, hopefully the furry professor answers.
What? So, the force acting on this object along the z-axis only, is mg.
Well, imagine asking what MA stands for. I have one.
So, is F just mg? Give me a sec, let me just... So, is F gonna be just mg?
Guys, let's all leave stream to make Natalie sad? No, let's not do that. No.
Natalie would be very happy.
Is it just negative mgc? No, because F here is gonna be the total force. F here is gonna be the total force acting on the object.
Oh no!
One
No, you
force,
don't want us
obviously,
to leave?
is gonna be the one force. Obviously, is gonna be the force that that's the weight
Hey,
of the
Natalie,
object.
would you be very happy or very sad if we all left VC right now?
Honestly, if you left VC, I would be glad. But if you don't leave the stream, as well.
What if both?
I'd be neutral. Anyway, the force acting on it is obviously there's gonna be the weight pulling it down.
Oh no!
But not only
Perp
that.
Perp left. Oh no, Perp.
No. I feel like there's gonna be like
No, part.
someone who's trying to get like actual content, actual education from watching my streams, and all they're gonna see is like you guys,
I mean, kind of stupid on their part. They are.
which
This
is
is entertaining, you know. You can't like YouTube
This
is
is
not meant to be serious. This is entertaining. We need content.
All right. So
You can make like 3-part videos from this stream alone.
Fine, I'm
Yo-
fucking crippled. I'm finally doing M7R because it's the only way I don't get idiots in my party.
okay. So now the value of
What is this
mg, the mg here is the force, is the is the weight of the object, the force that's pulling the object down. But is the force pulling the object down the only force that's pulling it down? No, no, it's the only force pulling it down, but is it the only force affecting the object? The answer is no, because when the object is, because according to the question, right, the object is sitting in between two concentric cylinders. This means that if the object moves around, right, it's gonna be, there's gonna be some force that's pushing it. I'm gonna call the inner one N1 and the outer one N2. This is the force that's pushing the object to keep it, you know, in this little cylindrical hole right there. Now, I admire your drawing skills, by the way. I stalked your Twitter. What did I even draw on Twitter? I did not draw. I don't remember drawing.
Hey Natalie, I'm gonna post 2 text spaces. Tell me which one's better.
Alright. So, obviously, here, there are two forces acting, there are now two forces acting on the object. And both of them is in the row direction. Row direction is the radial direction.
It's not evenly spaced, so I hope it ruins your OCD.
Okay. And so, why am I falling for, why am I still falling for you nerds?
You
Ah,
can just leave the call, and no one.
I could, but it would be rude. Oh, the collab thing.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Would
remember.
it?
Yo, we
What?
need to keep. Oh, yo, this is the best professor of all time, man. I swear to God.
Alright.
God, having Furry as a professor is perfect.
What do you mean?
Well,
What do you...
Very professor.
So, obviously here, the force...
Natalie, you meow to your cats more than your cats meow to you.
I guess. So the force here along the along the row axis is going to be
Now let
equal
me check
to
this card.
n1 minus n2. What do you guys want from me? Fucking
Way
lost.
to finish the sentence.
Oh yeah, I finished a single sentence. All right. So this is going to be equals to, for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to call this value n. For normal force, because it's normal. Alright, cool. So, we also know that the force acting on the object along the z-axis is negative mg. Therefore, okay, we also know that there is no friction. So even if this guy slides along the rails here, quote unquote rails, along the gap here, there will be no force that's like slowing it down tangentially. So therefore we also know that F along the phi direction is equal to 0. So now we can write the total force. The total force is going to be equal to n in the row direction minus mg in the z direction, and that is our equation, and that is our force, not our equation yet. All right. So the next thing we do is we just use F equals ma as we you know, Newton's law. So I'm just gonna make another page.
Laws. Are we gonna go into jail
What?
if we don't follow?
Why the fuck is this? Is not A4. Wait.
Why are we talking about jails now? I don't want to go.
Because Newton made laws, and if we break them, then we go to jail.
Yeah, it's like
No.
when Newton invented gravity, it was like everyone was so bummed because
Okay.
like, we
Like,
can't
okay,
float
okay,
anymore. Why is
Jules.
it?
Jules, I swear to God, I'm gonna strangle you. What is this?
Me? Why?
What is this?
Wait,
this
what?
Awesome?
Yeah,
Why?
it's
Oh, I switched my language to Greek for some reason. All right.
Oh, remember when you were trying to code in Chinese?
Oh yeah.
What? You should code in the galactic alphabet.
I've seen someone do that. So we write
Yeah,
F
I
equals
saw that
MA.
the other day.
In this case, F equals MR double dot. The dot here, for some reason, is experiencing a little bit of a demotivation. F here is going to be equal to N rho minus MG C, as we found out earlier. Next up, MR double dot here is going to be equal to, grabbing my notebook real quick. It's going to be equal to M times rho double dot minus rho phi dot squared rho. Again, this whole part is all in the polar coordinates acceleration. You guys can go find that yourself. I'm not gonna do that because I'm really running low on time. Because I also would have to finish editing my Sum 4 video as well. And then add
gonna, like,
that to...
Leave all.
No.
And then we're gonna add Z double dot in the Z direction. Okay, and this is our equation of motion. The left-hand side is the total force, the right-hand side is the acceleration that is caused by the force. Okay, so now what do we do? Chat. Precisely. What we gotta do is we gotta find, because this is a vector equation, we can look at each component and equate them. So n rho hat here and this whole thing must be equal, which is our first equation. Equation 1. N equals to m times rho double dot subtracted by rho theta dot square. Phi dot square. This is our first equation. And this is, we got this from finding the coefficient, from equating the coefficient of the rho unit vectors. You guys are paying attention? Good. And then the second...
Yes.
The second equation we
I'm
got
paying
is
so much attention right now.
0. I'm disappointed in you. 0 is the force acting in the tangential direction must be equal to this whole thing, because this unit vector is the unit vector in the tangential direction. So we know that 0 is equal to m times 2 rho dot theta dot plus rho theta double dot, phi double dot. And additionally, we have the third equation, that is negative mg equals to c double dot. So, let's solve equation 3 first. There's something homoerotic going on. I don't like it. What do you mean? What does that mean?
What going on?
What do you mean? Where? Where are you looking? Where are you watching this from? How are you watching the stream?
Don't want to know.
Is this stream being streamed to archive of our own? Alright, so the third equation seems to be the easiest to solve right now, so we're gonna do it. The third equation is c double dot equals negative mg, which is incorrect, because I forgot to distribute m over here. Mc double dot equals to negative mg. And this is, again, it's just like what we did like all the way in the first page. When we have x double dot equals negative g sine theta, we can integrate it once, and we're gonna get the velocity. So we can do that, and we're gonna get we're gonna integrate z double dot dt. Hold on, colors, please fuck off right now. There we go. Z dot equals integrate z double dot dt, and it's gonna be equals negative gt. Okay. And then, of course, we also have to add in the constant of integration, which is gonna be c dot at time 0. Next up, c is gonna be equal to integrate. It's gonna be equal to integral of c dot dt, which is gonna give us c dot at time 0, which is the initial velocity along the z direction, times time, and then subtracted by 1/2 gt squared, and then of course this is added by the initial value of c. So now we have written out the equation of motion for the z-axis for our case of our concentric cylinder. So okay, so we have v naught along the z direction, which is gonna be this
I'm gonna
guy.
leave you alone now because I'm tired of shit.
Okay,
Dang.
I'll still watch your stream.
yay! All right, and then we have
No, we
c0
lost
here. It's
the
gonna be
soldier.
c0, and this is our equation of motion.
We're losing
Of
everybody,
our-
guys, it's horrible.
This is the equation of motion of our little puck that's in between the cylinders. If I could, circle it right. There we go. I didn't circle it right. Give me, hold on. Fuck, I messed up the circle again. Fuck. Okay. Please, I just want to draw a circle.
You cannot draw a circle.
I'm gonna be real, the first second of that soundboard, I thought that someone farted.
No. Also, it's not a soundboard.
You have a
Like
drum?
music?
Okay, play something cool. No, actually don't,
Something
please.
cool?
I don't want
Okay.
copyright. Alright. So this is... Alright, Mike, good luck on your debate. Have a good day. Alright. Next up we have equation. We can revisit equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 1 states that n over m, I'm going to bring all the things over to this side, it's going to be equal to rho double dot minus rho phi dot square. This is our equation. Steven, hello, welcome back, Steven. True, that was peak. That was indeed peak. And then we also know that 0 equals to 2 rho dot times theta dot phi dot plus rho times phi double dot. We now have 2 of these equations. Now, the next thing we know, another thing that we know from the problem is the fact that rho here is going to be equal to r at all time, according to the problem statement. That's saying that the point mass that can move freely at a fixed distance from the vertical axis. Fixed distance from the vertical axis means that the rho. Distance from the vertical axis is the rho. Fixed distance means that it's a constant, and we're going to set that constant to be, and it's fixed that constant to be r. So now we can plug that into the equation. First of all, we know that this is fixed. R is a constant. Therefore, rho double dot here is the acceleration in the rho direction. but because it's not accelerating in the rho direction, because it's constant, because the value of rho is constant, it means that this value is going to be 0, and r here is going to be, and rho here is going to be r. We're going to end up with theta dot squared, n over m equals negative r theta dot squared. Next up, we have this guy, 2 rho dot phi dot, hold on, okay, 2 rho dot phi dot. Here, rho dot is going to be 0 because again it's the velocity of the rho direction. I was here listening while building. Oh, you're building something in Minecraft, Steven? Or are you building something in like Lego or? Anyway,
Building a new house in the neighborhood.
he could be. Rho dot here is going to be 0, so this whole term is going to become 0. That means rho.
Are we done with the math? Oh, we're not done.
We're just going to give us rho phi double dot. So this is going to give us the fact that phi double dot is equal to 0. What does this mean? What does it mean for an acceleration to be 0? Oh, Roblox Studio, I see. Building a map, nice. So what does it mean for the acceleration, for the angular acceleration to be 0? All right, chat. What do you think?
Chat.
Chad.
I know it means it's
Chad,
You
who's
did?
the
not
banner?
turning.
It means not
I think we
accelerating.
need to ban another we.
No, what? It means that the angular velocity is a constant. Because if you take the time, because if you take the time derivative of it as the change in time, and because this is the change in time equals 0, it means that it stays the same at all times. Therefore, it's a constant. So we're going to set this constant to what I would call omega. I'm going to set this constant to be the value of omega. And because from this rho dot, phi dot is equal to constant omega. So that means phi alone, which is the integral of with respect to time of phi dot, is going to be equal to the integral of the constant omega, which is going to be equal to omega t plus some constant of integration. And that constant of integration is going to be the initial angle. And so this gives us our next equation of motion. Phi equals to omega t plus phi naught. And this is our next equation of motion. Now, onto the last equation of motion, which is going to be the first equation that we got, which turns out to be the, it's not the most complicated, but it's the most convoluted. Basically, we already know that rho is going to be r at all times. Rho is going to be equal to r at all times, but what does it mean for this equation to be true? What it means for this equation to be true is that n is equal to negative mr omega squared, because theta dot squared here just changes to omega squared, because we set theta dot to be a constant omega. So the normal force acted on by the concentric cylinders, the total normal force acting on the concentric cylinder is equal to negative mr omega squared. And we said that n.
Oh shit!
What the fuck? And we said that n here is equal to n1 minus n2, equals to negative mr omega squared. So that means when we go back to our concentric
I don't know if
cylinder,
this counts as programming horror. But I coded enchantment table which calculated an enchantment table language.
Because this value is subtracted by because n1 minus n2 is less than 0. It means that n1 is actually less than n2, and the value of n1 minus n2 is equal to negative mr omega squared. So the force that the outer cylinder acts on the object is more than the force that force that is that the inner cylinder is pushing the object, and together the total force is actually pulling the object inwards at this rate. And this rate is actually is what I don't know what's called, the centrifugal force, or is it centripetal? I'm not quite sure, but it's the force that is needed to keep something in a circular motion. And that is the answer to this problem, which took me a pretty damn long time to do. But yeah, this is our first homework stream. Why am I saying our? This is literally my homework.
We're done.
We're done. You did nothing. Okay. You did nothing, just except for calling me. Okay. Well,
Yo, we actually helped. We help with like emotional support. No.
it was more emotionally draining, but okay. Alright, so
Yeah, we help with the emotional support. You know.
yeah. So that is our question. I didn't really link it. I put the source of the question down below. As in, like, I put the source of the question in the description. It's from John R. Taylor's Classical Mechanics book. It's question 1.39 and 1.49. 1.39, 1.49. And so yeah, that is how we do this question. These two problems. It normally wouldn't take me this long, but like, you know, that's just me trying to illustrate everything. How long was this stream actually?
I think it was 2 hours something.
Yeah, probably around 2 hours and a little bit more. But yeah, normally I would take a little less time, but you get the idea. Thank you for watching. Actually, I'm gonna do the outro like solo, so you guys can have fun. I don't know, or something. What?
Kill yourself.
I have a question.
Yo.
Of course.
Go ahead. What question do you? What question?
What year of What year in university are you?
Second year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like you're starting second year, or you finished second year?
Starting. Like literally started today.
Okay, cool. Same.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nerd. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the outro solo. Bye. All right. So yeah, that was the. I already did the outro. I mean, we finally finished the all the problems. That was the question, and honestly, this is due like in 2 weeks. So I did this first day, so I'm gonna be chilling for 2 more weeks. I am gonna be streaming all the interesting homeworks if I get them, and if I can solve them, that is. Because if you know, it's some boring other homework like an essay homework, like who the fuck cares about an essay homework, right? If it's an essay homework, I'll probably just do it on my own. But like if it's some interesting homework with some, you know, my physics or math homework, I will probably be streaming it. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna get homework tomorrow, so I'm not gonna guarantee that there's gonna be a stream tomorrow. But if I do get a homework, I'll be streaming it. Okay. So thank you for watching. You guys, this VOD will be up, and I'll also make a dedicated playlist for all my homework stream. And yeah, you guys can go watch it there, and don't forget to hit subscribe because I need subs. I'll be uploading another video, I hopefully within this month. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna be able to do it. But it's gonna be a Sum 4 video on special relativity. If you guys are interested, you can subscribe. But for now, thank you for watching. I'm gonna end the stream now. Have a good day, y'all. Yeah. Bye, guys. Bye. I actually didn't set up like the stream ending scene. I literally just assembled the whole scene together in like 15 minutes.